has decided on a complete closure of the land crossings from the West Bank and Gaza for the first day of the Passover holiday, a procedure usually enacted, but one Israel considered foregoing this year due to the holy month of Ramadan falling at the same time. Meanwhile, the IDF continues its massive arrest operations in the West Bank following a string of terror attacks in Israel. 2 Palestinians were reportedly killed this morning in the area of Jenin in clashes with IDF forces operating in the area. 3 others were killed in clashes last night that erupted as the army came in to thwart a terror cell in the village of Silwad outside the city of Ramallah, planning an immediate terror attack in Jerusalem during the Passover holiday. 3 suspects were arrested. One of them is Ma'ad Hamid, a Hamas operative accused of killing an Israeli in a shooting attack on a civilian vehicle back in 2015. Also last night, an Israeli man entered the Palestinian village of Husan, where his car was set on fire. The man was able to escape to the nearby Israeli village of Beit Elit. Meanwhile, in Gaza, the leaders of all the Palestinian factions convened on Wednesday and issued a unified call for escalation against Israel while vowing to stop what they describe as Jewish activity around the Temple Mount, the Haram al-Sharif, although they did not specifically threaten Israel with rocket fire as they have in the past. Joining us now is our correspondent, Pia Steckelbach from Damascus Gate outside the old city of Jerusalem. So first of all, Israel here deciding that they will be shutting those border crossings as they do every year, but there was some debate whether to do so because of the circumstances, because of the holiday of Ramadan. How will that impact where you are right now, Damascus Gate?
Well, actually, the message that the closure of the West Bank is going to happen, and also of Gaza, to Palestinians, as you said, does not come as a surprise, as it is a regular practice that the Israeli forces do amid high tensions and during Jewish holidays. Now, this is meant to prevent further attacks, also, as you mentioned, after the call of Hamas to escalate, to come here, for Palestinians to come here and to protest tomorrow. Now, right now, as you can see behind me, the situation is pretty calm. People have just broken the fast about 3 hours ago. We are here right at the entrance to the old city of East Jerusalem, and people are right now just enjoying themselves, gathering in masses. Hundreds of people are here, but the security forces are on high alert as tomorrow marks a very important day, the second day of the Ramadan holy month, and also the Passover holiday. And Damascus Gate especially is known as a flashpoint, and it has the potential for things to change very quickly.
Right, and what else can you tell us about the security preparations of Israel ahead of this second Friday of Ramadan and Passover holiday, which will be tomorrow?
Well, Israel's definitely stepping up its security measures. Thousands of additional police forces and border police forces will be deployed in Jerusalem. Tomorrow, we have also been talking to a police officer, and he told us that the main goal of tomorrow will be to safeguard the worshippers who want to reach Al-Aqsa, and also the Jewish worshippers amid the evening of Passover. So security forces are also very visible in the scene here, but as of now, the situation is calm. Tomorrow, this might look different also in light of the visibility of security forces. As I said, thousands of police officers will be in the city of Jerusalem.
Right, and we also heard the factions in Gaza who gathered, who talked about an escalation, saying they want to see people in the West Bank and in Israel coming to the Al-Aqsa Mosque, but they didn't threaten with rocket fire as they sometimes do. So is this a good sign or a bad sign?
It might be a good sign. We don't know what might come next after what might happen tomorrow. So Israel has already reacted preemptively and now blocking the entrance of Palestinians from the West Bank and from Gaza to East Jerusalem, to the Al-Aqsa Mosque tomorrow evening. This might already come as a step to preemptively react towards what Hamas might have in planning. But there is also the balloon forces alongside the Gaza border, which we also have heard that they might react to what is happening right now. So I think it really all comes down to how this day tomorrow is going to be.